There are places in this world that maps can show you, but no map can truly explain. Places where the air feels heavier, where silence is not empty, but watching. Mayapur was one of those places. It sat at the edge of a dense forest, miles away from the nearest city. A forgotten village connected to the outside world by a single road. A long, cracked strip of asphalt that cut through the jungle like a wound that never healed. By day, Mayapur looked harmless. Children chased each other between mud houses. Vendors argued lazily over vegetables in the market square. Smoke rose from kitchen fires. The old mosque stood quietly at the center, its white paint slightly faded but dignified, as if it had seen generations come and go. Life moved slowly there, peacefully, predictably, but the people of Mayapur shared one unspoken rule. No one stayed outside after dark, because when the sun slipped behind the trees, the forest began to breathe. It was late evening when the storm rolled in. Clouds gathered unnaturally fast, swallowing the moon before it even had a chance to rise. The wind picked up in sharp bursts, bending tree branches into unnatural angles. Leaves spiraled into the air as if pulled by invisible hands. And then came the rain. Heavy, cold, relentless. The jungle road disappeared beneath sheets of water. Thunder shook the sky with a force that rattled windows miles away. Through this storm, a single vehicle moved cautiously forward, a police van. Inside, Officer Rahman leaned closer to the windshield, squinting through the rain. The wipers struggled to keep up. The radio crackled with faint static before dying completely. He had driven this road hundreds of times, but tonight, something felt wrong. Not dangerous, not yet.
Just wrong.
The forest seemed closer than usual. The trees leaned inward, their branches forming jagged silhouettes against flashes of lightning. Shadows flickered between them, but Rahman convinced himself it was only the storm playing tricks on his eyes. Then the headlights flickered. Just for a second, Rahman tightened his grip on the steering wheel. The van slowed, and that was when he saw her, a figure sitting in the middle of the road. Completely still, the van's headlights illuminated a woman in a white dress, soaked by the rain. Her long black hair covered her face entirely. Her bare feet pressed flat against the asphalt. She did not react to the bright lights. She did not move out of the way. She simply sat there, waiting. Rahman's heartbeat quickened. He pressed the horn. Once, twice. The sound echoed through the jungle, but she did not flinch. Slowly, cautiously, he stepped out of the van. Rain soaked through his uniform instantly. Thunder cracked overhead as lightning illuminated the scene in shock. White flashes. "Madam?" He called out. No response. He took another step forward, and then he heard it, a faint metallic scraping sound. Her hand had moved. Long, unnatural nails extended from her fingers. The blackout lasted exactly 33 seconds. Later, when investigators tried to reconstruct the timeline, they would argue over the number. 32, 34, but the security system logs all froze at the same mark. 23, and when the lights came back on, something had changed. Not broken, changed. In the ICU wing, the flatlining monitors returned to normal rhythm as if nothing had happened. Green lines pulsed calmly. Heartbeats stabilized. Machines hummed softly. But the patients were no longer asleep. They were sitting upright in their beds. Perfect posture, eyes open. Unblinking, the faint blue glow inside their pupils had dimmed, but not disappeared. It lingered like embers under ash. A nurse entered the room slowly. She forced a reassuring smile. "Everything is okay," she whispered, more to herself than to them. None of the patients responded. They were all looking in the same direction, toward the hallway, toward something she could not see. On the rooftop, the witch did not move. The storm circled above her like a living crown of clouds. Lightning no longer struck randomly. It struck rhythmically, controlled, as if responding to her breath.